Hi everyone, my name is Varsha and welcome to Study with Varsha. So today I'll talk you through the GitLab, one of the most powerful DevOps platform. And in this class I'll cover basics like what is GitLab, difference between what we can say GitLab and GitHub versus Bitbucket, why DevOps team prefers GitLab, and I'll also explain like source code management that will be SCM, built-in CI/CD, how you can do project management tools, security features, and in dashboard also I'll explain. And this is the dashboard which you are able to see on your screen. So I'll explain each and everything, groups, project, and recent project, everything I'll explain step by step. So if you want to learn the GitLab in a very detailed way, so please continue with me. And if you didn't subscribe my channel, do subscribe it. And okay, so without any delay, let's start. So first we have to understand what is GitLab. Okay, what is GitLab? Okay, so if you will talk, so before we start to GitLab, we have to know. I'm assuming that you people have know like what is Git and some basic Git command. You people have idea what is Bitbucket. So like GitLab is a complete DevOps platform that will that can deliver in a single application, and it provide everything you need for the entire software development life cycle, like from planning, coding, testing, security to deployment and monitoring. So think of it as like if you are using GitHub as a repository, source code repository, Jenkins for CI/CD you are using, for ticketing or monitoring you are using Jira plus SonarQube plus Docker registry. So all this, see, I'll explain in a very, so that you people will get have idea. See, generally, if you will, what this GitHub will give us, if someone is asking, so see, if you are using GitHub plus, if you are using Jenkins plus Jira plus Sonar Cube plus Docker registry, like Docker Hub or anything that will be EKS as per your or ECS as per your convenient. You are using that. So all like whatever the thing all this tool will do now is equal to what is equal to, yeah, that is GitLab. GitLab will do each and everything for us. So SCM, if we are talking about SCM, that is source code management. So you can host and manage Git repository there. Okay. Here you use to manage, host and manage repository. But and it even SCM support branching, merging, reviewing, and collaboration. Okay. That will the task of SCM. Now that is so that is that task. Now if you are talking about Jenkins or like built-in CI/CD, so unlike GitHub, here you can add actions like Git. If you're going to work in Jenkins, so there you can't add actions. In GitLab CI/CD, that pipeline will be built-in pipeline. You no need to write the code. It will be already some structures will be there. You have to just write the file name like that. See, dot git, that should be small. I used to prefer to write in small only. GitLab -ci.yaml. This is the file name you should have to give. Resting, this GitLab will take care. I'll show you how we can do, but this is the prerequisite. The file name should be same. That will be, and that will automate, build, test, and deploy. Everything will happen. If you are talking about project management, So here in project management, like issues, label, milestones, everything for the agile workflow that GitLab will take care. If we'll talk about, security things, security and compliance, for that also, that will automate scanning, code scanning, container scanning, dependency checking. So everything is for us. Who is doing GitLab? For integration and deployment, if you work with Kubernetes, Docker, AWS, GCP, or like any cloud platform, it will support with all. It will work with all kind of things. So now the question is that we understand, okay, key what is Git and what is GitLab and key things of GitLab. Now, if you're talking about types, types of GitLab, so that will be gitlab.com. That we will generally call as SaaS, software as a service. You know, SaaS. You people have heard it sometime. Okay, so that is SaaS. It means that cloud hosted by where? Cloud hosted by GitLab. Okay, so that is one type. Second is self-hosted. First one is cloud hosted that we generally called as SaaS. Second one is self-hosted or we can say self-managed. Okay, both are okay, fine. So here you need to install your own server on और क्लाउड पे भी हम अपना सर्वर होस्ट कर सकते हैं. ओके, नाउ वी अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज गिटलैब, types of GitLab. Now, why GitLab is that much popular? So first thing is that in here only our answer is that for question is why GitLab. Okay, so answer will be one platform, because you don't need to go to, for one thing, you don't need to go to GitHub, then Jenkins, then Jira, then SonarQube, then Docker registry. No. Here in one platform for what? Dev plus, yeah, ops. For one platform only. And it is, open source. So anyone can use it. It's not like it's open source. Options are available. Third thing will be like it has a built-in, CI/CD. So you no need to write CI/CD pipeline. So that will save the setup time. Setup time को क्या करता है? बचाता है. Free plan including strong features. In free plan also many features are there. Many free features are there. Okay, so this that's why we can choose GitLab. In simple word, if you are saying, so GitLab we can see a single platform for developer and DevOps team to plan, code, test, secure, and deploy software. So this is the thing. What is GitLab? Types of GitLab. Why GitLab? Now, if I can explain what we can say dashboard, I can explain the I want to explain the dashboard of the GitLab and each and every component, like what is project, what is group, what is issue, what is merge request, to-do list, milestones, snapshot, activity, import history, workspace, environment, operation, security, each and everything I want to explain you guys. First thing is that this is my personal account and this is not company one. That's why here you people will not see one thing will be there here, admin, that in this account you will not see because this is my personal. If you are talking about our organization, so in that you can see here one admin options will be there, and in that in one click you will see each and everything. If I'll like if you people will think from which because see now if I'm explaining, I know that you people will get to, understand. But in future, how you will, when you are practicing, how you can do. So for that, I'm just showing you GitLab. official doc. Here just search it. See, this is the GitLab official doc. If we'll go here, so here, so first thing, use GitLab. How can we use? Here each and everything it explained in a very detailed way. But something is there like here's setup tutorial is there. Here some options will be there that you can't do, because this whatever the account you will create for your personal purpose, that will not implement here, it is not written. That's why we'll do some modification. Otherwise I'll share this link. This is the GitHub official documentation, so I'll not say ki go here and there chat gpt and all that. Maybe sometimes ChatGPT also give wrong information. So instead of wasting your time, just go here and explore. It is written in a very simple and plain English. You can understand. See how we can do like IT administrator like this. It is giving in a very realistic way. So before we begin, we have to set up GitLab in a very managed way. Each and everything it had explained. But for as of now, I just want to first explain each and everything what project means and see. So without wasting the time, I just want to explain when you like whenever we log into the GitHub, the first thing you see is the dashboard. So let's break it down. First thing is there a group. Group means it will act as a container. You people have idea about container, na? So group is seem like a container or folder that holds multiple projects. So inside a group you can have multiple projects. Like inside a container we have a multiple jobs is there, na? In the same way here each group have multiple folder or multiple projects will be there. Like see, if you're taking example, uh, you are a company, okay, and my company name is DAV. Okay, so that is a group. Inside it you have a project like front end, back end, mobile application. That thing will be there now. So that will be considered as a group. And that what this group will do, that group will help to manage permission, members, setting it up one level for many projects. Now you understand. Like see, my company name is DAV, for example. So inside that, many projects will be there in a single company. That project is basically a Git repository. Okay, and that will plus setting CI/CD on issue all, that will be all bundled in together. So each project have, if like inside group some project will be there, so each project we have one repository will be there. Okay, and where in that repository our code will be there, and that inside that issues will be there like task bugs, and then merge request will be there, then CI/CD pipelines will be there, then wikis and snippets will be there. That will be inside projects. Now if you're talking about issues, so what is issues? So that issues means task or bugs you want to track. Okay, and example like fixed login big login page, like this page have some issue, so you will create a issue and then you can fix it. And you can add levels, assignee, due dates, milestone, like that thing will be there. Okay, this will be the assignee and this date we have to fix. So like that you can shine inside an issue. And like works like if you know about Jira then you can understand. Okay, now fourth this option is there, na merge request. So what is the use of the merge request? See guys, now I'm just explaining. I'll show you practical also, and this time pakka I'll show you the practical, and tomorrow only you will get the video of practical things. So don't worry, believe me, tomorrow I'm going to upload a video about the practical. That's why I'm explaining each and every component in a very detailed way, so that tomorrow you people don't doesn't have any doubt. So fourth, this option will be merge request. So what is this? So merge request equivalent to pull request in GitHub. How, whatever the thing we do in a pull request, now in the same way, this merge request will work. And it is used to review and merge code from one branch to another branch. And developers can create a MR, okay, that will be called as a merge request, and that will go to reviewers, and there they will check the code and they will approve it, and then it will go to merge it. It's not like directly you will request and it will get merged. No, they will first create a MR, then it will go to reviewer, then reviewer will check the code, then it will approve, and after that it will get to merge. Now, fifth thing is to-do list. What is this? The meaning of to-do list. To-do list means a personal list of items assigned to you. That means the list of item or the task that is assigned to you only. Like you means Varsha. I am the user. That task is assigned to me. If someone assign you an issue or request your reviewer in a merge request, it appears in a to-do list. Got it? Like help you to prioritize your work. See, if your manager have give you some task, so you can add it in a to-do list, so that will be your first priority. Okay, this task is especially my manager has assigned to me, then first I have to complete this task. You can relate this way. After that, here one option is there, that is milestones. So what is that milestones means? So it means that are goals or deadline that group multiple issues together. If you'll take an example, for example, suppose one release will be there, like V1 release will be there, and you attach all the issues and MR like merge request and needed for that release, and like help track it in a simple way you can say, like that will help to track progress toward a specific release. Now come to snippets. Scissor sign. Okay. So snippets are small piece of code you want to share or reuse. That is nothing but a small part of code if you want to share with your colleague or you want to reuse it. Like a shell script. For example, you can take a shell script is there, a SQL query is there for simple configuration. And that will depend. It will be public, private, subnet, that will support it, both support it. Now come to the activity. So what it means that? It means that will show activity recently in the project commits, issue created, MR components, and many things will be there. Now it in simple way, if you'll understand, like it will like a project timeline to track what is happening. Now import history. So when you import a project from GitHub, Bitbucket or repository URL, so GitLab keeps track of that import. So you can view details in that import action workspace. Now workspace, what it means that? So that is very important. So it means that, see, when GitLab personalized area for users. Okay, container like that contains all assigned issues, MR, to-do list, recent project and groups. So in a simple way, basically, if you'll say, so your desk inside GitLab. In office, you have a desk now, there you can do work. In the same way, in this GitLab, workspace is like our desk. Understood? Now, environment. So, environment means that will present where your application is deployed. Example, that will be in development, staging, production, where that inside environment only you can do choose. So in GitLab, CI/CD can deploy to these environments and show status like last deployment, activity version, everything. Now operation. So that section we use to manage, monitor and deployment. It include Kubernetes integration, metrics like that will be Prometheus and Grafana, logs, features log, each and everything will be there under where? Operations. Now, last thing is that security and compliance. Okay. So here that is built-in DevOps features. So it includes dependency scanning, container scanning, license scaling, vulnerability reports. So this is the complete thing. Now, if you'll ask one another thing, that is repository. What is repository? So the heart of a project, we can say. contains source code, and in that repository file will be there that will can browse from repository. Commits will be there that will list of change. Branches will be there that will show active branches. Tags like version tags, graphs. If you'll ask what is CI/CD, see once you will create a project, then that option will enable CI/CD. But I'm explaining now only. Okay, you will get tomorrow when we'll do practical, that option will be enabled, because for that you have to first create a group, and inside that group projects will be there, and if we'll fetch some data or merge some data, then CI/CD options will be enabled. But I'm explaining it now only. So in CI/CD section, one option will be there that will pipeline. So pipeline will history for of runs, and then jobs will be there. In that job section, detail of each stage will be there, and schedules will be there. That there you can run pipelines and schedule, and runner will be there. So runners is nothing but, see, many people have a doubt that runners. So in if you're talking about Jenkins, so in Jenkins there is some dependency called plugins, available plugins. So we have to download it. So in the same way in GitLab, runners will be there. So whatever the task that plugins will do, so here in GitLab that runners will do. Like that will machine that executes our jobs. And why I used to pronounce like that, but it is WIKI. One option will be there that will documented area for our project, and you can create pages like setup guide, API docs, etc. In the same way you can do. And one option will come that will member. So that will show the list of users in the project group, and that roles will be there, that like that roles may be guest, reporter, developer, maintainer, owner. And if you'll go to setting, I don't know where the setting option is there. Yeah, so if you'll go to that, that will be general, in general, integration, repository settings, CI setting, access. So this is the thing about, uh, mm, before starting doing practical, you have to, what we can say, before starting to doing practical in GitLab, we have to understand these things in a very detailed way. That's why I explained this thing. At last I just want to say, ki, uh, uh, like it's really important to understand these concepts in detail. That's why I took some time to explain each and every component of the GitLab dashboards, like projects, group, issues, merge request, milestone, everything I explained. Once you have this strong foundation, the practical part will feel much easier and more meaningful, because you will not just click button. You will know exactly why we are doing it. Correct. So at last, I would just want to say that GitLab is not just a code repository. It's a complete DevOps platform where planning, coding, testing, security, and deployments all come together in one place. So, in the next part, you will move into the hands on practice and explore GitLab in actions. So, thank you for watching Study with Varsha. Have a nice day. And if you didn't watch and the video, go watch it. And if you didn't subscribe my channel, do subscribe it. Have a nice day.